Hi, I'm Patty Wagstaff. I'm a pilot. I do all kinds of flying. I fly air shows all over the country, all over the world. I've flown competition, aerobatics. I fly for fun. I fly personally to get places, and I also volunteer with the Kenya Wildlife Service Air Wing, where I've been training pilots there for over 20 years. More than 20 years ago, I received a letter from a Dr. Bill Clark, who's an internationally known wildlife conservation expert and also a pilot. And Bill had decided to contact me because I was a flight instructor and because I don't fly air shows in the winter, and that's when the dry season in Kenya is. So Bill asked me if I would like to donate my time to come and help train the Kenya Wildlife Service pilots. Kenya Wildlife Service is a very well-organized organization. It's a paramilitary organization in Kenya. It was started by Dr. Richard Leakey, a very famous anthropologist. The pilots of the Air Wing patrol all of the national parks in Kenya. There's over 20, and there's a number of preserves there. They've been very, very dedicated to their amazing resources of animals. Bill asked me if I would help train these pilots because they were having a lot of accidents at the time. I did some research and I met Bill, who turned out to be a wonderful person, and I started training the pilots with him, and I brought another instructor with me in 2001, and we've been doing this program ever since. I was very interested in the animal aspect, the conservation aspect of the program, and that was the main reason that I wanted to go to Kenya, of course, were the animals, and I'd always heard wonderful things about how beautiful it was. The idea of combining aviation with saving animals and conserving animals was just irresistible. It's kind of a lonely life being a patrol pilot. You know, they will send a pilot out to a national park where there's a ranger station and an airstrip and maybe a few other buildings. It depends on where they are. But some of the, they're pretty small, some of these places, and they're sort of out there by themselves patrolling around twice a day. And, they take off in the morning, they fly 2 hours looking for animals, counting, making sure there's no injured animals, signs of poaching, maybe lost tourists even, that type of thing. So I believe this program's been successful because we have been back a number of times. I brought some excellent instructors with me that have made, I think, a lasting impression on these pilots. And again, I think when you get all these pilots together in from different areas of the bush, from national parks and so on, and you get them all together, I think it's a huge boost in their confidence. I think that they are validated. I also think they become really good pilots. There are a number of pilots there now with the high time bush pilots who have done very well, and I believe that this training has been part of that success. Pilots all need training. We all do. Even the best pilots in the world. Even ask the Blue Angels or the Thunderbirds or famous bush pilots what the secret to their success is, and they'll say training, and more training. So you can't get enough of it, and you always have to be aware that you're never that good. And when you do the same thing every day and you fly the same airplanes every day, maybe patrol the same park every day, you start to feel pretty comfortable in the airplane, and that's when people get a little overconfident. So I think it's really important that pilots get this kind of training. So I believe the program's been successful from that standpoint.
Let us know what you thought of this video down in the comments section. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like and a share. And follow STEM in 30 on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to the National Air and Space Museum's YouTube channel.